I'm going to hit recording because I didn't do that one before. And can you guys hear yourselves?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
No? Okay, that's great.
We haven't started the stream yet. I don't know. Like, I can't see the
Oh, no,
stream
we're recording now, baby.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was just supposed to hit record instead of stream, and I'm fucking
God, you're
special
fucking
Edward.
Stupid.
Dude,
Good one.
I don't do this, alright? Leave.
Hey, it's a learning process. We're getting it.
I'm still learning how to hit the toilet when I piss, alright?
It'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes. Also, does everyone have a camera? I know you do, Andrew.
I do.
Shall I turn on the camera?
You could turn me
Oh,
on.
why am I sideways?
You're sideways.
Why am I sideways? What the fuck?
Oh.
Hi!
Fix it.
What
Hello!
the hell is going on with this stream?
Y'all want to see my dick?
No,
Look.
please. Oh, fantastic.
How do I flip this?
You gotta flip your camera, I think, like, physically.
Dude,
What?
your background, dude, Austin, your background just screams, music make you lose control, music make you. Have you seen those memes?
I think so.
Dude,
Okay.
those are so good.
Are you on your phone, your iPad?
Yeah, I'm on my iPad.
Is there any way to, like, fix the camera? There you go.
Yeah, but then it has to be like...
So now we're
So
sideways.
I mean, it works, I guess.
Hey, you know, like I said, we're working out the kinks. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the MemeWorks podcast episode. I think that's 2. Yeah, we're on episode 2.
Episode 2.
Hello. We're welcomed here by Miss Lauren. I don't know if you want me to say your last name, so. No, I don't
Miss
care.
Lauren's great.
Okay, Miss Lauren. She is talented. She does a lot of art. She is very stylish, as you can tell. I like her hair and her makeup.
Thank you.
Always looking fancy. And then we got who the fuck this guy is.
I like sandwiches.
Mr. Finesse Fast, also known as Andrew, also known as the fittest pussy in the mid-wussy.
Whoa!
But yeah, how's everyone doing today?
Just
Fantastic, great.
I'm doing much better now that I figured out how to record this, so
Yeah.
there is that.
It's my day off today, so you know what? I'm big chillin'.
What have you done on your day off, Andrew? Let's talk about it.
Woke up, made some leftovers that my dad had stored for me last night that I forgot about. And then I talked with my friend on the phone for like 3 hours, built with some Legos, and here I am.
You built some Legos, or
Yeah, I was on the phone with my friend, I built a spaceship out of Legos.
how long did that take?
Not long.
Wait, am I not understanding what you're saying? Like you said, you built a spaceship out of Legos
Yeah,
on the phone?
well, on the phone, yeah.
Oh goddamn, that's pretty cool. Why are you not streaming that, Andrew?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was just something to do while I was talking on the phone. It didn't really seem like that important.
Yeah, that could be a good streaming idea, though. Like, if you wanted to, like, put that on Twitch, you just, like, building a Lego thing. That would be awesome.
Do it in
and
some
be
lingerie,
like,
make some money from it.
Yeah, do it on OnlyFans.
oh, dude, OnlyFans Lego building.
Only
Oh my
Legos.
God. Revolution. Only Legos. Revolutionary. Why not think of that?
Do some
I'm gonna have to
Lincoln
patent
Logs.
that.
Dude, do you have it right now? Let's see it.
I mean, yeah, I just gotta go grab it real quick, if you don't mind. BRB.
Hell yeah.
Is this your first podcast ever?
Me? Yes.
All right. Well, welcome.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm so excited because I've been wanting to do this, and I really want to like do my own someday. And so this is just gonna be fun.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like you would be good at a podcast.
I know, right? I have so many cool ideas for it.
You do, and you also have like the gift of gab, so like you can talk about anything.
So true, so true. I'm like a squirrel. I can literally adapt at any point to any conversation because I'm just like
Exactly.
I have returnist.
I have
Really?
autism. So that's... So
Are you
I was gonna say something
Oh,
like
yeah.
before he came. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a little space shape.
I love it.
Throw it at the wall.
No.
Wait, hold on. What is? Dude, you won't. Andrew, you won't. Andrew, if you throw this at the wall, I will
Dude,
clip this and send it to everyone.
Oh shit!
Did it break? It didn't even look like it broke. What the fuck are them Legos made out of?
Fucking concrete.
For real.
Man.
Andrew, your ship.
This little sucker's tough. Look
I
at it.
love it.
There's still like half of it. There's still like a majority of it on here.
Hey, yo, she just built different. God damn.
For real, built literally the epitome of built different. I went outside. I opened up my door and just said, "Oh, my bad."
Did your parents hear you?
Probably they just argued. Boom! You hit the wall. Did
Sorry.
you get it though? Or-
Sorry, Mom, punching drywall. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, my name's Kyle. I like punching drywall.
And Boofy,
My
nothing,
name's
dude.
Kyle.
Did you clip it though, or did you get it on camera?
Oh, I got it on camera. We're recording it.
Oh, fantastic,
So when I go to
fantastic.
edit it, I will clip it. This is also why I have oh, you can't see it because I have the background, but I do have a green screen behind me. So,
You're looking at the stupid fucking dancing track.
I love it.
dude, that's the move. Like when white people in the club and they don't know how to dance, it's like
That's me too. I'm always just like,
exactly this one or like
I don't
the.
know how to dance.
Does anyone really, except for like people who like? Okay, I feel like if you know how to dance, you're gonna show it off to everyone. Otherwise, you're sitting
Yeah,
in
the
the corner
only
like
thing I know how to do is like mosh and a mosh pit.
so you can beat the shit out of motherfuckers.
Yeah,
You literally call
I
it a
really
fight.
wanted to, but
You really wanted to what?
if I really wanted to, I
Oh.
could beat the shit out of motherfuckers.
Dude,
But
I mean, sometimes you gotta stand your ground.
Sometimes you just look at a motherfucker and you just want to fucking. Ooh, goddamn. I'm in a mosh pit. That means I'm legally allowed to hit you in the face and get away with it.
exactly,
And see, I got these guys.
back to back.
And they're kind of expensive, so I'd rather not get fucking elbow.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take those off first.
I'll be like, oh guys, this is my song right here.
You just get fucking.
Put it in my pocket.
Start beating the shit out of everyone.
No, by the time it's in my pocket, I'm already getting hit because that actually happened. Because I wanted to go into a mosh pit. It was my very first mosh pit. I'm like, oh shit, I should probably take these off. I don't want to break them. And as I'm like putting them in my pocket, I just get whammed hard as fuck, fall all the way in the ground. Dude picked me up, and I'm like, so this is what it's like.
Yeah, it could be. It's definitely interesting. I mean, I'm a huge motherfucker, so it's like, it's really hard to get me knocked on the ground. When I hit the ground, dude, it fucking hurts. All right, being like, you know that whole saying, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah, it exists. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
So like you get up and you're just like, oh, I don't know if I can stand.
I
with
feel
you.
like, yeah, I'm like, what year is it? Where am I?
Who am I? When am I?
Yeah, exactly. What's my name again?
What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
he got that face like, hey yo, you got games on your phone?
Yeah.
So it's already, you know, it's already back in full, you know.
Round
like,
two.
It's good.
Fight.
No, that's not kidding.
Yeah, just start eating it. Like it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just throw you one way or another. All
Don't
right.
tempt me, Austin. This is looking a little tasty right now.
No.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do it.
All right. So I do have some questions here for Lauren. Let's see. So the first one says, "Why are you racist?" Oh, I'm kidding. That's Could you imagine? Could you imagine though? She'd leave this call so quick.
That's not why we're here.
Like I said, this podcast is unhinged, but so what is the first one? It says, so when did you decide that art was a passion of yours, and did anything inspire that notion?
Everything, and it started right away, like from the second I came out the womb, I think.
Just like coloring on your... Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah,
continue.
no.
Coloring in your mother's walls.
It's a mural.
Art's always just been a passion of mine, and I don't know, I've just always loved drawing, and I mean, granted, you know, I would say my earlier stuff's not very good, but it actually is. Like, I would love to make a little montage of everything, just so you can, like, see the evolution from where it started. Because it's, like, it all, like, kind of, like, ties in somehow. It's really cool. Like, I've always been obsessed with drawing eyes. I have a sketchbook that is, like, from elementary school that just has, like, a ton of eyeballs drawn in it. And, you know, like, all my art has eyeballs on it.
Is there, like, a certain reason that, like, you're drawn to eyeballs? Like...
Because ever since, it sounds crazy, but ever since I was a kid, like, when I close my eyes, I see, like, a big eyeball staring at me. It sounds crazy, but I just have always had that.
It's not crazy, more so just, like, that's interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and, like, it also, would kind of morph into a sunflower sometimes. It was always, like, a golden eye. And, yeah, I don't know, I just kind of remember that always being something I experienced as a child, and now it's something I see in everything. I see eyes in trees, I see eyes all over the place, just in random objects. It's just something that my brain is, like, naturally, like, looking for some reason. I don't know, so I just kind of put it on paper all the time.
Well, I do know that there is this, I don't know if it's what it's called, but there's, like, some phenomena where humans can, like, see faces and everything. But
yes.
Which I understand that, but, like, the fact that you close your eyes and you see an eye or a sunflower, that's... Do you have any idea why you...
Stuff.
Oh, so it's not just the same thing over and
over? No. It's, like... Especially when I'm, like, in a meditative state or in, like, a state of just... oneness, calmness, centeredness, and, like, serenity. When I am in those mindsets, when I close my eyes, I see all sorts of, like, visions, or, like, it's almost like, sometimes it's like memories, but they're not mine. If that makes sense? Or it's just like, it's like
I
something...
want it to make sense, because it sounds fucking cool. Like, do you think... well, that brings me to a question I didn't even write down, but do you think you're possibly a medium in some way?
I do, but it's like, it's really been a struggle for me to talk about it with people, because, you know, most people don't understand that stuff, and they think it's scary and bad, and especially growing up where I live, you know, you've been here, it's scary small town, and just, like, conservative, and I feel like I would literally be burned at the stake if some people knew what I do. Yeah.
And you know what? I have always found that concept so crazy. It's like, so if you want to burn this person, does that mean you fear them? Do you think they know?
Yeah, they do fear. They do fear. And they mask it with this, like, power and authority type of a thing.
We must fight back to burn all the witch before they curse all of us to death.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, they're out there.
But in doing so, they curse themselves, because karma.
And also, don't they know
the
that,
boomerang effect, my friend?
And also, don't they know that witches are, like, the baddest of the baddies? Like, why would y'all want to
kill
them?
Why would you fuck with them? You think by killing their physical body, they're not going to be able to still harm you somehow? Silly.
My Lord Jesus Christ, ain't no way it gonna happen to me. Ain't no goddamn way.
The power of Christ compels you.
Exactly.
The Lord is with me. There ain't no way I could be cursed. Ends up getting, like, monkeypox and dying.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Wait, what about monkeypox? Sorry, that, like, took me off guard.
Oh, they're like, the Lord is with me. I'll never be cursed. And the next day they end up getting monkeypox and dying.
That shit happens to people too. Like, I've heard all sorts of stories about, like, spiritual healers that live out in the mountains, like Montana, for example. My uncle has a friend who's a healer, and he said that he went to this family's house because everybody was getting sick. They had like 3 generations of a family living in this house, like, child, mother, grandmother type thing. And everybody was getting sick and getting like cancer and dying. And like it came down to like there was like a couple people living in the house at this point, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And so they have this healer come out to their house. Well, they found out that their house was built literally on top of a native burial ground, and like they made an offering to the spirits of the land, and none of them got sick again. But everybody else died, so like, what
hey, living their best life.
Find your answers.
That reminds me of
a spirit.
that reminds me of a story about not about like native stuff or anything like that, or like curses, but like cancer. Like, do you guys know the story behind the Wizard of Oz? Oh, like what happened to like most of the actors?
Yeah, didn't they all get sick as fuck from something?
Yeah, so there was that scene when they were like sprinkling, I don't know if it was like snow or whatever on them, but that was asbestos. So they all got really fucking sick and died.
Wait, really?
What's her name? Judy Garland? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like a huge drug addict.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and there was somebody else that was supposed to play Dorothy, I think, and I'm pretty sure she killed herself on set.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's real. Let me fact check myself.
Well, not jeez. We're going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, I heard like there's a lot of movies back in the day where they were still figuring things out, like how to film and do special effects and stuff like that, and a lot of people got really fucked. There's this one movie, it was also really old. I forgot the name of it. It was like some Western or something. But,
yeah, so Judy Garland died of barbiturate overdose. Sorry.
Barbiturate? What is that?
Barbiturates are like, I think they're like pain. Hold on. I don't want to spread misinformation on here. Hold on 1 second.
No, you're good.
Barbiturates are sedatives and sleep-inducing drugs. Okay.
Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Yeah, but no, I guess I don't. Like I said, I don't remember the name of the movie, but they were filming it on a place that was very close to where they were like testing like nuclear reactive stuff, and by being in that vicinity, that nuclear energy was kind of like spreading to everyone, and like hundreds of people died, including people's families who were like families of the actors and stuff. I'm like, dude.
That sounds great, 1980s, 1970s were fucking wild, dude. Get away with.
For sure. I think
literal poisoning of the actors.
Right, and like nobody, like it's not like it's their fault. I don't think they knew that, but it's like, hey, why does this person's arm need to be amputated, and why do they have these spots on their face? Maybe we should do something about that.
Yeah, probably.
So this brings me to my second question, which is kind of similar to the first one. It says, how would you describe your style of art?
Oh gosh. I kind of go back and forth between considering it like dark, psychedelic, surrealism. But not all of it's dark, so I would still consider it like surrealism overall. But a lot of it is pretty dark stuff,
So surrealism, I know I've heard that term many times, but like what exactly does it mean?
So surrealism is... So surreal is like, it looks realistic, or it has like a realistic idea in mind, but it is also portraying very unrealistic events. For example, A Melting Clock, if you've seen any of Salvador Dali's work, he's notorious for The Melting Clock. I'm trying to think of another surrealism artist.
But basically, it's like you take things from real life and you put them in a limelight of something that's like, oh, this is so like otherworldly and not something that you'd expect. But
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it is stuff that I have kind of seen in my, like, you know, psycho not adventures.
For sure.
And that's kind of like where I get that heavy psychedelic influence because of all the crazy shit I've seen.
Speaking of psychedelics, let's talk about you taking them. And don't worry, if you don't want me to put this in the episode, I won't. But you and I both have done them.
Mm-hmm.
What's your experience with them? Have you like learned anything that's like life changing, or seen anything that was like awesome, or even had bad experiences? Or like, you know what, I don't ever want to do this again.
Yeah, I feel like I've had a lot of experience with it. I did a lot of research before I ever tried anything because, you know, I remember coming across one video and the guy was like expressing his importance in the thought of like, you need to have a safe place, you need to be with people that are safe and make you comfortable. And I was like, okay, I need to like be prepared for this. And that was something that was always just ingrained here because I didn't want to like abuse it. And I did kind of end up abusing it a little bit. But I always went into it with an intention and I use it as a tool. Like whether it was like too often or not, I gained so much from it. I've seen crazy things. I've experienced everything from pure bliss, and honestly, I feel like I can say that it felt like what Nirvana would feel like if I could imagine that. That's seriously what it felt like, pure bliss, to on the other end of the spectrum, in the same trip even, literally heaven and hell, like going from pure bliss to like total fucking chaos and hellfire. And it's beautiful in its own way. And I think that's a huge thing I try to stress to people too about it, is like, don't be afraid of it, even when it does seem scary, because it's all an illusion. It's all just like a mirror of something that's already chemically firing in your brain, and it's just being projected into your reality so you can see it and learn from it. So if it's scary, that's because you have something to work out in here.
Exactly, because they always refer to that as like ego death, where you're kind of just experiencing things like how they are, and if you're in a bad mindset or if you got things going on in your head, like you said, that aren't great, you're not gonna feel good. You're gonna face some demons that you've probably buried or didn't even know existed. And but on the other end of that, it's like you can also be enlightened. Like for me personally, when I've taken the psychedelics like acid, mushrooms, I become like, I don't know what the word is for it, but like I become way more open. Like I want to like get to know people more. I want to like read people like on a level that they probably like, yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but like, sure, I'm cool with it. It's like, well, I get that, because it's like, it's not like small talk kind of stuff. It's like what is the meaning of you? Why are you the way you are? It's like stuff like this. And sometimes you learn about yourself a lot because you also learn from others in that kind of state of mind. If that makes sense.
It's quite literally a mirror, and your whole reality is a mirror of within. And it's kind of scary to think about it like that, but it is true.
I mean, life is...
And psychedelics only enhance it.
Exactly, and I feel like the reason our brains are the way they are, like where like they kind of filter that stuff out, is because if we were in that state of mind all the time, it might get pretty overwhelming.
Oh, for sure. That's why I definitely feel like it's a tool that comes to you in divine timing. Like, I don't ever go out in search of these substances. They find their way to me, and that's when I know that I need to...
The drug dealers in the neighborhood, y'all, so it's coming.
No, but like it's something that I don't come across very often living here, and I kind of appreciate that because I don't have an opportunity to take it for granted, really.
Oh,
so,
sure.
Yeah.
Andrew, I don't think you've taken any psychedelics, have you?
Nope, not at all.
Have you smoked weed?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Of course.
You gotta
tell.
Wait, hold on. That reminds me. You gotta tell that story that you were.
Oh no. Okay.
This stuff is great content. Like this was.
So
I'll let you take it away.
A few weeks ago, I decided to try edibles and wax for the first time.
Both, by the way.
Yeah.
At what?
Both at the same time. Yeah. So, so we had a plan to like go pick up a couple like take and bake home pizzas and some snacks, right? So we take the edibles and then we go pick up the pizzas, which roughly took around 30 to 35 minutes. So the first edible was kicking in, that's for sure, because we only took one. And then on the way back home, we decided to stop and, you know, do a few dabs. And yeah, I did like roughly 2 or 3.
And the fact that the people giving these to you were not like, hey, this is your first time? You probably don't want to be doing all of this, especially together.
Yeah, we really take half of one.
Oh no, they're big like, they're big potheads and stuff like that. So like,
they took it as like, oh yeah, well, he'll be fine. It's like, no, bro, he doesn't smoke every day.
Exactly.
Oh
no, what happened?
Oh no. His laptop is kind of fucked, and it does that sometimes.
Oh no.
He'll be back, but man, oh, here we go.
Oh, dude, I hate this laptop sometimes.
Welcome back.
I'm surprised. I'm happy you got back that quickly.
Yeah,
Just crash on you.
I'm kind of worried that it's gonna crash in roughly like 30 minutes. So we'll see what happens.
Is it the power or like your internet?
It's just no. It's not even that. It's my laptop. My laptop's just shitty. Don't worry. When I save up enough money, I'm getting a PC. So.
Well, worst case scenario, if that does happen again, I guess you can just join on your phone or something.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Anyway, so we do a few dabs, and then we go home, and we're basically talking, right? And I was preheating the oven, and then I was just talking to my friends in my room. And my stepmom's like calling for me, telling me that the oven's done preheating, and I didn't hear it. And she yelled like, "Get in here! You know, the oven's wasting energy." So I stop what I'm saying, and I like sprint in there as fast as I can, and like put the pizzas in. And then yeah, we're chilling, we're eating pizza like 40 minutes later, and then.
But like,
yeah.
but how are you feeling at this point? Like, are you feeling everything?
Yeah, I was I was pretty fucked up. Like I was pretty gone, like, and I was like, just sitting there eating, drinking soda, whatever. And then like right before my friend leaves, my brother hands us some more edibles, so I took another edible.
Oh no!
So like,
at this point,
you didn't realize, maybe I should probably cut back just a little bit.
Nah, dude, I was like, yeah, like fuck it, I wanted to keep this side going, so I just ate another one.
I can't do edibles. They f me up.
Same. That's what I'm saying. Especially you don't smoke or anything. That's
yeah. That's cool.
I went up there and I ate about a whole fucking pizza by myself. And I was at the point where I was so high that like I felt like the gravity was like pulling me towards the ground like this. And I'm like, so I sit down at the dinner table and I'm watching YouTube on my phone, and like picture like this is the phone. Everything around the phone is dark. It's completely black. I can't see anything else except for my phone. And I was like nodding off at the dinner table, and I was like, I think I need to go lay down. So I get up and I lay down, and I was like sinking into my bed. And then Austin here actually texted me. He's like, "Hey, you want to play Xbox or something?" The only thing I texted him was like, "No, I'm really high." That's what I texted him.
That's perfect.
Yeah. As you should have. I mean, you still joined the party.
And then I went to bed at around like. I went to bed at around, I want to say, 10 o'clock at night, which never happens for me ever. I woke up and I was like, holy shit.
It's crazy how those things just make you like blast off, but you also feel like you can't possibly even lift your feet off the ground at the same time.
Especially when you don't smoke or take edibles or any of that. You're just sitting there like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, don't eat edibles. They're forbidden in my book.
My mom bought like some gummies that she got from the tobacco store, like CBD gummies. I was like, 3,500 milligrams. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but I took one.
3,500?
Yeah, 3,500. I don't
CBD is not like gonna get you high though.
Oh no, it got me fucked up. I might have,
Are you sure it wasn't Delta 8?
It was either Delta 8 or Delta 9. I'm sorry. That's
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it was probably Delta 8 or 9.
But I was laying in my bed. I was like, I'm starting to feel kind of good. This is fun. All right, I feel tingly. And then I start like watching some YouTube videos. I'm like, guys, why is it getting worse? I don't like this at all. And I went upstairs, and my mom was looking at me because I went in the kitchen to grab some food, and I looked like, and she's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." She was like, "You took that edible, didn't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." I watched like 3 hours of Vadi Video, Andrew. Like, all the
Oh my
lords.
god! You probably understood it on like a next level. Like, holy shit, I get it now.
until I woke up and forgot everything. So,
Yeah. Then
Oh yeah.
it do be like that. Alrighty.
The real question is, do I tell the story of the first time I got drunk?
Yes. Have you told me this one?
Yes, I have. You'll probably remember it.
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't start drinking until I was 21. I'm 23 now.
Good job.
Fucking square.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Drinking until I was 21. I've been buzzed before, but I've never been drunk. My older brother invited me over to his friend's house, and keep in mind, his friend has a wife, and they've had 2 kids together already. Okay? Dude, I've never been drunk before they were drinking. And I was like, alright, I think I'm going to try to get drunk tonight. I think tonight's the night. I was hoping that they would, like, help me, pace myself and all that, to not go over, overboard with it.
Are these the same friends who fed you edibles and dabs at the same time?
No. No, this is, this was a while ago. Like I said, about roughly 2 years ago. I had, like, within 30 minutes, a 40 proof shooter and a 100 proof shooter, 3 swigs of 40% whiskey, and around 5 to 6 margaritas.
Oh, you mixed all those liquors? Oh no.
All together. And within the span of 30 minutes, I could not. I barely
I'm feeling a little bit silly right now.
Dude, I couldn't even stand up. I was like, I need help inside the house. I really wanted to show them, the Happy Souls video.
Possibly. I know.
The Happy Souls animation. Why does everyone keep stabbing me in the back?
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. So for some reason, I really wanted to show them that. So I remember making it to the couch, and I blacked out. And when I came to, I called my friend on my phone, and like I was talking to them, and I blacked out again. And when I woke up, I was yelling at my brother that I really wanted shrimp, but I didn't say like shrimp. I said I want scrimp. I was like, give me some scrimp. And he got me the shrimp, and I ate roughly 30 of them really fast. Really fucking fast.
I feel like I know where the story is going.
I blacked out again. No. Like, trust me, it derails, like, so far, okay? I blacked out, and when I woke up, I was laying on the side of the couch. I was like, I don't feel good. I really don't fucking feel good. And I projectile vomited more than humanly possible all over the living room floor.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh
yeah,
no.
And you want to know the reason, like the tipping of the tip of the iceberg? Because apparently when I was blacked out, I apparently hit a blunt for the first time, which I didn't fucking know about.
Oh. Beautiful.
Yeah, so after this, I black out again, but when I wake up, I'm in the bathroom. I'm being stripped down by this dude's wife, who's completely naked at this point. I swear to God. I swear to God. This is a real story.
Wait, what? You
I
did
swear,
not tell
this
me
is
this part.
100% real. Yes, I did. I told you. I told you this. You probably just don't remember. It's fine. So, she takes me into the shower, and I swear to God, she bathes me completely naked. I'm completely naked. And she's literally like lathering me with soap and all this, right? I'm just completely uncomfortable with the entire time because, like, not only is it someone else's wife and someone else's home, but like, it was just deeply fucking concerning to me. I was like, how the fuck am I here? What's happening right now?
Right. Yeah. Just no recollection.
Why is that happening? Like.
So after all of this, I thought I was like, man, I gotta shit. I sat on the toilet and while I was shitting,
way out.
I fucking projectile vomited again all over the fucking rug. All over the rug. And I was like nodding off, falling asleep. And the dude's, her husband walks in with a whole roll of paper towels, like, hey man, you gotta clean this up, dude. It's like completely unaffected by it. I'm like, what is happening?
Maybe he was in on it.
So I had, he was like,
Thanks for the bath.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. So after all of this, right? I was like, can I get some water, please? He hands me a cup of water, like filled to the fucking brim with ice. I spilled the whole thing. I gotta take a sip. I just spilled the whole thing. And I was trying my best to like clean up my puke, but like.
Let me
Yeah. And then I fell asleep. I fell asleep on the toilet, and I woke up, and then my brother was like, "Come on, pull up your underwear." And he took me to the fucking couch, and when I had like 4 hours of sleep, and then I was woken up by their kids. And the first thing one of them said to me is, "You smell." And I was like, you know what?
I could say something, but
I had like 2% battery in my phone. I was like, Mom, come pick me up. I need to change clothes. I need to fucking go home.
oh no.
So I won't disclose too much, information, but apparently the wife's husband is a cook.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so that makes perfect fucking sense of what happened.
Yeah.
I was like, from that day forward, I haven't talked to them since. I don't want to.
I don't blame you.
And I forever learned to pace myself. And I'm like, honestly, I'm glad I had that experience just because, like, I know now how to pace myself. But holy shit, it was absolutely awful.
I see you're messy. I want to change your diaper.
Dude, it was embarrassing. It was fucked.
I feel like we've all had a story like that, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I have a lot of bad ones. Oh boy.
Anyone else want to share with the class or no?
I mean, if you got a good one, feel free.
Oh man, I have a good edible story. My friends were having a housewarming party because they just moved into their new place. And me and my partner at the time made a fuck ton of edibles for their party. We made cupcakes, chocolates, popsicles, cookies. Yeah, we made like edible everything. And I got really drunk at their party. And I forgot that all of our sweets had marijuana in them.
Oh,
and
no.
I ate 2 cupcakes and like a handful of these little chocolates. And I was so fucked up, I swear to God. So I was just sitting by the fire, like my friend's talking to me. And I'm like listening to what he's saying, but it just starts like, his voice just starts getting quieter and quieter and quieter.
It's like the Charlie Brown parents.
Yeah, literally, it was like Charlie Brown. And, yeah, I'm just like staring at the fire. and I'm like hyper focusing on the flames. And I was just thinking to myself how it felt like I was about to literally shoot off into space. And like, I literally felt like I was about to just like become a rocket and fucking fly into space. And yeah, no, that didn't happen. And I started to feel like I was going to vomit. And so I was like thinking to myself, oh, I should get up and like walk over into the woods or something so nobody has to see me vomiting, right? Well, I couldn't get up because I was tied to my chair. Like it felt like there was no possible way that I could ever again get off this chair. So yeah, and then it was like I had like 1.2 seconds to get up and run into the woods to start projectile vomiting for the next 2 hours.
Did you make it though, or did you like?
I did, but I was like basically I was throwing up and nobody knew where I was, and I ended up falling asleep in my own vomit. So yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I cannot do edibles, especially if I've been drinking alcohol.
Well, you also did a shit ton of edibles, to be fair.
Yeah, but even if I eat a little amount, like, it affects me, like, so much more than it would a normal person for some reason. I don't know if I'm just a lightweight or what the fuck, but...
No, I feel like it definitely, like, affects your motor skills, like, significantly. And that's where it's like, oh yeah, I can handle my weed, sure, whatever. Then you take one, you're like, oh, I feel like a little string bean right now. I can't control myself.
Yeah, that's why I prefer to smoke.
Yeah, so you know that whole like stereotype of like, oh, if you're a smaller, lighter weight person, you're usually lightweight when it comes to like drinking and stuff. Well, I totally debunk that. I'm 6'5", I weigh around 270, 275, and I need roughly like 3 or 4 shots, and I'm already like, holy shit, I'm already drunk.
Yeah, if I don't drink for a while, I will literally get drunk off 1 beer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't need a lot. I forget that sometimes, too.
I've never been drunk in my life. No.
Yeah. Alcohol? Who's that?
Never met her.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. I want to get to some other questions. What else do we got on here? So speaking of passions, I know music is a big one for you as well. And you said you wanted to be a singer because you write music and all that jazz, like lyrics.
Me?
No, him. Yes, you.
I do want to sing. I feel like I'm still trying to like find my voice, and I still have to find like people that I can collaborate well with. But I do have like a whole journal full front to back with lyrics that I'm like ready to do something with.
Have you tried to like pursue it like with either music lessons or just kind of posting it on YouTube or whatever? Because I feel like from like someone's own perspective, it's like, oh, my music sucks. I don't want to do this. It sounds bad. But that may not be the case. Like, has any of that crossed your mind?
Yeah, I've thought about it. I do have a friend that like wants to try to record some stuff with me, and like we would just do like our own little like solo thing. And I was like, that's cool. I'm into that idea, but it's still like just a work in progress. I did have a few people that wanted to start a band, and then all of a sudden there was like several people in the group not getting along, so then that just gets tossed out the window. So it's a process of like finding people you're comfortable with and people that are on the same page with things. Especially, I have a little bit more of a unique music taste, so people like aren't just, not everybody's open to like the black metal and kind of type of a vibe that I want to go for, but I'm sure eventually I'll figure something out.
Yeah, that's exactly why I decided not to join a band, for that exact reason. Because
I know, I've kind of been thinking about doing it myself.
That's what you gotta do. You can do like a solo project, and you can also learn like production, so you can like make your own drums and your guitars and stuff like that, and you can just sing to it. You can even download instrumentals that are like royalty free that you can kind of do. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's something you could try, kind of like practice with a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely would like to do that.
Have you recorded any of your singing, or are you just like, nah, you do it too shy about that?
I have like some things just like recorded on my voice memos on my phone, just like kind of like little snippets of me doing something. But yeah, nothing's been like professionally recorded by any means, or like mixed or worked on, edited at all. It's all just kind of jumbles of things.
I mean, I could definitely help you, because I've heard you sing in the car before. You're pretty damn good.
Really?
Yes.
Thanks.
You got like this kind of like a mix. I think I've already told you this before. Like a mix between like Paramore and like a little bit of like a grunge kind of like voice to you. So.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Andrew.
Yes. I mean, I don't really have anything to chime in on this except for the fact that, like, I do enjoy some karaoke from time to time.
Karaoke's lovely.
Dude, I've never done it, and I kind of want to.
Karaoke it's fun. Okay, I'm a super shy person. Like, I am, or at least I'm a pretty shy person, and I won't get up on stage and sing anything unless I've had a couple drinks. That's all I'm saying. Like, the second I get that liquid courage in me, I'll sing anything.
Same. Yeah, I can do it without, but I tend to be more nervous. But, you know, the great thing about karaoke is even if you suck, everybody's going to love you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That is the truth. That is the damn truth. Some of those people
because they'll just admire the courage that you went up there and, like, try to do some source of entertainment. So.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, like, you know, when I did karaoke, I had people tell me that, like, I sounded hell good and shit like that, and it's just, I've never really sung out loud to, like, anyone, and...
You sang Creed to me.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, but I did it with, like, my most, like, fucking, well, I'm not here, and... You know, with the most, like, stereotypical Creed accent I could do. How you doing, Shmi Creed, here. You know?
Well, shit, maybe you should record it sometime, man. I want to hear you sing.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? It all just depends on how I feel.
Well, if you feel nervous, you gotta say fuck it and just do it anyways. Dude, I've only been on stage once, and it was for a talent show it was in high school. And as soon as I got on there, I had my guitar in my hand and everything. I was playing like a cover of what was it? It was Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold. And
okay.
And as soon as I saw everyone in the crowd, I'm like, I suddenly don't want to do this. But as soon as I started playing and people were like cheering and clapping for me, I'm like, dude, this is what I want to do for my entire life. Like this, it just felt so good. And yeah. I kind of botched the song. I'm not gonna lie, I was not great at it. And I know people would be like, "Oh yeah, sympathy clap, whatever." But there were people who came up after after I played, and they said, "Dude, that was so awesome, man. That shit was so fun. I want to see you play again." I'm like, it feels good. It really does.
Yeah,
feel good.
It does feel good. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how long have we been recording for? Let's see, because I've only asked like 3 questions out of like 7 or 8. Oh, it doesn't tell me? Okay.
Well, that's how you know it's a good podcast, then.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I love this, man. I want people to just talk about what they know, like what's feeling good with them. You know, it's just a bunch of banter. Let's see. Not gonna ask that one. I feel like we already kind of did. Okay, so I'm gonna ask this for both of y'all actually, because I feel like we all are in like the same boat. Do you feel being neurodivergent is a curse or more of a superpower?
Neurodivergent? What is it? What exactly does that mean?
Basically, it means you have like mental illness. You're not like most typical people, whether that be autism, having like extreme like general anxiety, depression. The list kind of goes on. It's kind of a broad statement, but Have you ever like interacted with someone and realized like, oh, this person just does not get me, and I don't know if I get them? I guess.
Well, yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Like some people, like I said, just don't mesh well. They don't. Like they'll never get along just because they're two different people who've lived two different lives, and they honestly just can't relate to each other. And you know that's perfectly fine. That just makes us human. I see being neurodivergent as both a blessing and a curse because, like, on one hand, you know, I do have like issues when it comes to anxiety, depression, trauma, shit like that. But also, I feel like the way I was raised, I'm able to be more creative and different than other people. And I usually tend to go against the grain when I do things, especially when it comes to like, you know, art and stuff like that. And I feel like that's one thing I can definitely be proud of.
I love that answer.
I do too. That was great.
Yeah.
What about you, Lauren?
I would have to agree. It's kind of a blessing and a curse, but it's more of I don't like to say the word curse, but I would say there's a lesson in the blessing. You know?
That's great.
I like that.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I kind of go about my life a lot differently than a lot of people, and they just don't understand it. And I'm like, if you could be in my shoes and experience like the discomforts and the traumas and the triggers and like even just like mild sensory things, like it all stacks up and becomes a lot. And I think people just don't see it the way that I do. Like it can be
can't really
overbearing.
like comprehend it.
Yeah, it can be like really overbearing and hard to navigate through, but when you like come out of that like cloudy phase of it and you're like your awareness is kind of broadened for that moment, you understand why you have to go through these discomforts and things in order for your like growth as a person and evolution as a person. So I appreciate the fact that I'm so sensitive because it opens me up to different things that I feel like most people would never get that opportunity because they're so closed off.
I mean, damn, that's you kind of hit the nail on the head with that.
Yeah, for real.
And it's like I feel like a lot of people. I don't want to say a lot of people, but I feel like people who are neurodivergent are more intelligent, like emotionally and intellectually, than people who aren't. I'm not saying that's always the case. Like obviously, there's just like
there's just more exposure to them with that stuff, so it just creates more of an effect that way.
And if they can't think on the same wavelength that we are, they're like you said, they're like, oh, we just don't get it. And
there's a barrier,
mm-hmm.
a shield.
Like sometimes I'll see something funny on the ground, like, oh, this looks cool, I kind of want to play with it, and like my friend or coworker will be like, all right, that's cool, I guess. I was like, you just
I'm that way too.
Yeah, like that's one thing. Is like one thing I hate that people say, honestly, is, oh, I've never had depression. It's like that's bullshit. Everyone in their lives has dealt with a version of depression. They just don't want to admit it or don't want to open up. That's really what it is.
Either that, or I feel like they. Or no, go ahead, Lauren.
Oh, I was gonna say there's got to be something that eats at everyone at night. You know,
exactly.
Whether it's just the fact that you're too kind and you let people walk all over you, or if like it could be anything. You know, it could be so simple, but it'll still eat at you. There's no way nothing doesn't eat at someone.
Yeah,
and if they say that, then they're probably just lying to themselves because they don't know how to face their shadows.
See, I don't even gotta say what I had to say because you just took the words right out of my mouth. That's pretty much what it is. Some people just don't want to face the reality of their lives, and they kind of like bury their demons so far down to a point where it's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing okay. And then until something like brings up that feeling of distraught or just awfulness, or like, okay, then they start to get defensive. Like, oh, well, see, I don't deal with that shit ever. No, I'm perfect.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, they're always happy-go-lucky, positive and shit like that. But the second something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Like they're, they're down the shitter. It's they're ballistic. All this shit. Like they pretend like everything is perfect, and I feel like that's one of the issues with a lot of people that claim that they've never had depression and shit like that.
And that's the other thing, because like us saying this stuff about people who don't experience what we're feeling, I feel like it's kind of the other side of the coin for them. It's like, oh well, we don't understand them either. So it's like, is anybody really wrong or right? We all experience life differently. We all have different perspectives of what the world is and what life is, and I feel like that's why we just need to be more accepting of others and like try to put ourselves in someone else's shoes, because I may not agree with you. I may feel like there's a lot of conflictions between us, but I'm not gonna like say, hey, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, you're dumb, you're ignorant, you don't understand. It's like, no, it's like you understand life from the way you know how to understand it, and I feel like a lot of people need to realize that.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, I was gonna say something that I freaking forgot. So.
Yeah, Lauren called me earlier, and it's like, can I call you? I'm like, yeah. And she calls and didn't remember what to tell me.
And then I remembered it before you called back on here, and I forgot already again.
Okay. Well, if you remember it, then I don't want to hear
it.
It's been twice. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'll remember eventually.
Okay. Okay, so this is a question for both of you. This is actually going to be my last one. The other one was, has anybody referred to you as the mom friend? Because I feel like, Lauren, you're definitely the mom friend, but I feel like that's obvious. We don't.
Yeah.
If you want to like say something about it.
Yes, I am totally the mom friend. I find myself taking care of a lot of people. And it's okay though, because sometimes that's just what people need, and I kind of appreciate it in a way, because I feel like it's something that I take joy in and pride in, because I'll probably never be like a real mother. So when I can like be that for my friends and stuff, it just feels really wholesome.
That is wholesome. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good to make other people feel good and feel safe. I knew that when I was or I felt like that when I was working at Skyway, the nightclub, and I was like, I've seen people tripping on acid and having a horrible trip, and they're just like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm gonna die, like stuff like that.
Oh no!
And you kind of like take them to the side, give them a water, like, hey, it's gonna be okay. This is not permanent, stuff like that. And ever since, me and those people have been friends, because they're like, dude, I remember you saved me and my friend so much that night, and it's like, it felt so great. I'm like,
aw, that's sweet.
It's like, sometimes you gotta look out for your homies, whether that means you're the mom friend or the dad friend or the stepmom or the stepdad, but that's a whole new category.
Grandma. Yeah, Janaea calls me the grandma friend.
The grandma friend?
Yeah, she says I'm like an old lady.
Yeah, I remember what I was gonna say, by the way. My bad.
We don't care. I'm just kidding. No, go ahead. Say it.
I've had some people in the past, like, just tell me, like, straight up, you're weird. I'm like, okay.
Like, lit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no. What I say back to them is so are you. And then they're like, what? Me? Weird? How? I was like, well, it's simple. There's no pure definition of normal. There is no definition of normal. So in a way, you are weird. Everyone is weird.
Yeah, everyone's their own unique weird.
And I kind of blew their mind. They're like, you know what? I am weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, see, there you go. Open up your fucking eyes. Like, so what if I'm weird my own way?
Right, we all got our own quirks. We're all a little bit, like, a little silly, a little goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? It comes back to the whole, like, open-mindedness thing. It's like, just try to like accept people for who they are. If you don't like them, that's fine. You don't have to associate with them. But like, don't be a dickhead about it or a piece of shit. You know.
Yeah, people love to project their own fears and insecurities onto others.
And I'm a victim of that as well. Like, I've been that person, and I'm not proud of it.
Same, we all have done it. We've all done it subconsciously, and it's not easy for anyone to just, like, be aware that they're doing it when they're doing it. Usually that realization comes after, when it's too late to change the circumstances, and it's, like, now a learning lesson, a learning moment. And you just have to figure out how you can learn from now on.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you like the sitcom Young Shelton, I'm gonna judge you, but like, I'm not gonna. Be like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. But it's like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like, hey, you know what? I don't agree with you, but fuck it. If you like what you like. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is going to be my final question, and then we're going to get on to the tier list, which I already have pulled up.
Sick.
And then this is for both of y'all. What would you say is your favorite moment of your life ever?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. So, we went to me and my friend and a couple of his friends went to a club, right? And I already got some drinks, right? We met a couple of girls, and the best part about it is like, I was like, I don't want to say 2 drinks down. They had like Uno card with them. They're like, hey yo, y'all want to play some Uno?
Oh, they were at Uno.
We all gathered around the table. Yeah, we were playing Uno at the club. It was great. But they had to leave, and then I got another drink, and I was pretty drunk at this point. When I get drunk at clubs or bars, I usually tend to just break the ice and just go talk to people. It's usually my go-to. Yeah, it's usually my go-to. And one of the ladies was holding me up for like 20 minutes straight, just because like she was also drunk and like she was talking a lot, and I just didn't want to be disrespectful, so I was just waiting for it to be done. I didn't notice one of my friend that gave me a ride there was basically like trying to tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey, we gotta go. And apparently I just blew him off and said like, oh hey, I'm talking right now, just give me a minute. So this motherfucker just leaves me there. Leaves me and dips and goes and does something else. And after I was done talking, I was like, oh shit, where is he? And then one of his friends was like, oh yeah, he left you. He's gone. I was like, what the fuck happened? He's like, don't worry, we'll get you right home. Just enjoy your night.
It's like, well, hold on, I am gonna worry. What the fuck?
Right.
Well, he's like, don't worry, we'll get you right home. Just enjoy your night. So I was like, that's perfect. I don't have a curfew this time. I can do whatever I want. So I went out, I got another drink, went out on the dance floor, and fucking had an amazing night. Just dancing with random chicks. It was great. For like 3.5 hours straight. And you know what? That was like the best time of my life. Just dancing, just enjoying myself, being me. It's great.
I love that. Yeah, club nights can be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
I remember the last time you and I went to a club, I was dancing on the stripper pole.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, I think that's the last time I was at one too. Yeah, I have a picture of it on my phone, I think.
You have a video, yeah. I was throwing it back. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna throw it back.
Okay, calm down.
I wanted to get up there with you, but I was so scared.
That was my first time ever doing that. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that was perfect. I'm so glad those random people invited us into that bar.
that was no, I knew one of them, and they were there. She was really nice.
Okay, I can remember how that went.
I do remember that we had that one guy who, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
I forgot his name. I don't. It's like a name that you don't hear very often, but.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. Please fuck it, say it if you want.
Nah, we'll leave it up to the universe to. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like.
Wait, no. Okay, if you're not gonna say it on the podcast, you gotta tell me afterwards because I've never heard.
Well,
this
you can
story.
at least like tell like
Yeah.
the story, I guess, or
Okay, yeah.
situations.
So we came from Rice Lake to Minneapolis for Pride, and I came with a few of my friends. And this one person I didn't really know super well, but I had like met him recent to the time, and he seemed cool, but like everybody was getting really bad vibes from him except me, and everybody was like, Lauren, what is going on? Like, who the fuck is this dude? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought he was cool. I'm not sure why I'm seeing it so differently than everyone else.
Not to mention, this is the first time I met her and all of her friends. So
we had been talking online for a while. So
no, I know. I trusted you, but I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm feeling a little weird right now.
Yeah. He had pulled me aside a couple times to bring up this dude, and I'm like, I don't know.
Okay,
but. Yeah, I don't really know how to close out that story. I'm not really sure I recall most of the end of the night.
No, that's okay. Honestly, let's just say it was not great.
Yeah, it was interesting.
But we for the most part we had a great time. It was fun. Definitely got to do that again.
Yeah, I this year for Pride, I want to actually be there on time.
We won't talk about that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, shit happens, you know.
Yeah. Okay, but should I answer my question for the best day of my life?
Yes.
So, best day of my life was, I don't remember the day, but I was at a show with my friend. It was Souvenirs, Terror, The Story So Far, and 4 Years Strong. I believe that is the lineup. I could be wrong, but it was at Varsity Theater in Dinkytown, Minneapolis area. I'm pretty sure is that Minneapolis or St. Paul area?
Oh, yeah, that's Minneapolis.
Okay. But yeah, so, oh my god.
Austin, please.
Hey, you know what?
You're like that fucking meme on the girl on the couch.
Oh,
Piper Perry!
Oh my god.
What's up, boys? How you doing?
But yeah, anyways, so at that show,
I'm so glad that's
when at that show when Terror was performing, they're like one of my favorite hardcore bands, and it was the first time I ever got to see them live. I was up at the rail, and Scott Vogel, the vocalist, was standing on like this speaker right in front of me. And he, like, got down on his knee and looked me right in my eyes and grabbed my hand. And he said, "You have the most beautiful fucking smile." Right in the microphone. Right for everyone. And then just, like, continued on with the show. And I was like, me? Like, 16-year-old me was, like, done. I was just so happy. Everything was perfect in that moment.
Man got that W Riz. Like, he was...
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was just so beautiful. Seriously, I'll never forget that.
I have a whole
What is
stuff.
that?
A huge
Oh.
fucking Sandy.
Did you say Sandy?
Yeah, I call them Sandys.
Oh, Sammy. I thought you said Sandy. But yes,
No, I didn't say Sandy.
My mom
Sandy.
bought me this at fucking... I don't even know where. I think Walmart. And she's like, "Yeah, do you want to sell them?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah." And then she shows me it.
ASMR.
I don't know.
Crunch that wrapper. What is that shit on the bottom of it?
It's the cum. It's the ranch, but no. Hey, okay, relax. This is a
That dude in the middle, he's about to eat you up. That ass, though.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even have a plate for this. Fuck, wait, yes I do. I lied. There we go.
You
That
just
fits.
sandwich ASMR. Oh my god.
Doesn't even sit on the plate.
Just rip it in half or something.
Sir, I don't know what to do with y'all.
You gonna share some of that with us?
Yeah, share the wealth. Oh my god, calm down! Holy shit! What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna fucking kill yourself!
Holy shit! Death by Sandy.
He's so thick.
That's great. Oh my lord!
It's so good.
You look like you're in pain.
Yeah, you look like you're in pain. That doesn't look good.
I mean, do you see these guys? They're probably built.
Holy shit.
I actually almost just choked there.
Holy
Oh,
fuck.
why?
This is some great
Good thing you
content.
got those hunky boys behind you to give you the Heimlich.
Yeah, for
I
real.
want that high dick. Alright, so... can you guys see this? Or is it only shown Discord?
I'm pretty sure it only shows on Discord because I can't see shit.
Same.
For
Hold on one second.
the big 5 hunks behind you. Alright, if I hear myself twice, I swear
There
to
we
God.
go. Oh.
Oh. Oh, I don't hear myself. Wow. Would you look at that?
Alright, we're doing music genres. So there's a lot on here, and I don't know a lot of them, but what I can do is play like a preview on YouTube of whatever the genre is, and then we can judge it that way. But we're going to work as a team. We're going to just try to decide, like, hey, what do y'all think this is? And then kind of find like a middle ground.
Okay.
Okay, there's a lot of tears in this tier list, too.
Yeah, I know, that's too many, but it is what it is.
Well, we'll do our best. It just means there's more to work with.
Alright, 8-bit music. So I'm assuming, like, you know, like those
S tier.
S tier.
No, I'm just kidding. I do like some good 8-bit music. It's just like from classic games and shit like that. Like some 8-bit Mario, some 8-bit Mega Man, 8-bit Legend of Zelda. Come on, man.
I think old school video game music is great.
Me too.
Okay, so we're gonna put it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you can move it? I didn't know that. We're gonna put it. I say very enjoyable. That sounds fair, right?
Yeah.
Very enjoyable.
All right. And if there's any like you want to skip, because there's a fucking lot of them. So
Yeah. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know what alternative is.
alternative.
Oh.
Alternative. I mean, is alternative kind of like indie emo kind of stuff?
Yeah, alternatives like, that it's like that fine line between punk and indie. I feel like it has like the rock roots, but it's also like really
I think,
vibey.
in my opinion, because like I'm very weird on my taste. Me personally, I'd put alternative in just okay.
Do very enjoyable.
Oh, we're in the middle because I'm kind of conflicted. Just okay, very enjoyable.
I love all music, but that's me.
That is true. It is 2-1, so we're gonna just say just okay. Acapella.
Very enjoyable. I do love some acapella. Like when someone takes like a song or something, with like instrumentals and shit like that, and they do an entire acapella of it, whether like
It's talent.
yeah, exactly, they hum it in like different like tones and stuff like that, and they mesh it all together, and it sounds fantastic. So I'd say very enjoyable for acapella.
Have y'all ever watched The Fifth Element?
Yeah.
You remember the blue girl who was singing that song where it was like basically acapella? That shit was fire. And if you don't know, you're missing out. We're gonna go with very enjoyable. Alternative
Absolutely.
rock.
I'm gonna say very enjoyable.
So what exactly is alternative rock? Because I feel like that's almost like just alternative.
It's like
Well-
rock. That's okay.
It's rock.
It's
That's
like
alternative.
alternative. It's like alternative, but with like more
rock
guitars.
influences.
Yeah, more drums, more bass, more like.
You
Yeah,
guys have
more
like a certain band in
rock
mind for an
or-
example? Because I'm curious.
Alt rock artists would be like, like Nirvana, Radiohead, like Chili Peppers, Pixies, Foo Fighters, shit like that.
Yeah, those are some good picks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with very enjoyable as well. There are plenty of good like very good alt rock
For sure.
artists.
I call that kind of music radio rock, but then again, I'm cynical, so don't. I have no napkins right here.
Classic though.
That is true. They are good for a reason, and I do like them. I just don't like hearing them over and over. So we'll do very enjoyable. Bluegrass.
I love bluegrass.
I don't know what that is.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, you know what? This is a perfect time for a example.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it for copyright.
Let's just say it's like hillbilly.
This shit is good. I love the Dead South.
I don't even know who this is.
Dude, this is good. Play this shit.
Oh, see, this is not what I was thinking when I was thinking bluegrass. I was thinking more like banjo, like.
Are they Amish?
I was gonna say.
Oh!
This shit's fire. Just wait.
Okay, this is fucking good. This is not what I was expecting at all. This might get a whole, like, I don't know if it's a cello or what, but...
Yeah.
Alright, I also don't want to get demonetized, but that's kind of cool. That was not what I was expecting.
You're definitely gonna get demonetized from that, but yeah, I'd say this is very, very enjoyable. You know what? Throw it up there. Boom.
A ballad. I like how dog water is one of the choices.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't know. I feel like ballads are kind of overdone. Like they are cool. They just have to be done. They have to be done.
Yeah,
better,
I'm just like unfamiliar, honestly.
So what are you saying? Like very picky or like not bad?
For me, I'm saying too unfamiliar with.
Oh, you want to put it down here? Well,
not that it's bad. I don't know.
No, that's the bad one. My bad. Okay. What about you, Andrew?
Yeah, what is a ballad actually?
Like Celine Dion.
Yeah, for example, like the Titanic theme.
Yeah. My heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with too unfamiliar. Honestly, I don't really know.
Okay. I have no idea what a breakcore is.
Me either. I have no fucking clue what that is.
Alright, throw that in too unfamiliar. I don't know what that is either.
No, we're gonna find out. This is why we're doing this, because what is breakcore? I thought it was glitching. No, is it just drums?
I thought my laptop crashed.
Telling me that I'm wrong, but I know. Now I understand. Now I see when I'm strong.
I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I genuinely tried to understand, but I was like, I don't think I can do this.
I want to put it right there in ear bleeding.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Blues.
Love blues.
I think blues is actually like one of the best fundamentals for a lot of rock and metal music. And not to mention, like, some of the lyrics and the vocals are they're fucking lit.
Yeah, dude.
I'd say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'd say either
Best
blues
of the
is
best.
between. I'd say blues is either, yeah, very. I'll put in very enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
Some good blues.
Okay.
So what?
Boogie?
The fuck.
Like, all right. I feel like I shouldn't have to do this, but boogie music. Is it kind of like funk?
Funky music. Is that play that funky music? Oh.
If this is what it is, dude. Oh no, it's Boogie Wonderland. No, that doesn't count. Well, this is not helpful. But I'm gonna say it's kind of in the same genre as like Michael Jackson, fucking Earthquake.
Yeah.
I personally, I vibe with this shit. I think it's just fun. Oh, not that one. What are y'all thinking?
I don't know, maybe pause it so I can hear you.
I'm gonna say not bad, but not my taste.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too.
Like, I love it, but I just don't. That's not my go-to at all.
Christmas music? You know what? Y'all don't even have to ask me on this one.
Dog water.
Yeah, let's do. You know what? Breakcore is better. We'll put this in ear bleeding.
Yeah, real.
Country blues. Oh.
It depends. Like, if we're talking like Johnny Cash, then yeah. But if we're talking like
Anything
So
besides Johnny Cash?
Very picky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd say throw in very picky.
yeah,
Very picky or selective with, yeah. Yep.
Either that or not. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's do that one.
Because some Johnny Cash goes hard. I don't care who you are.
so true.
I don't care where you're from. Listen to some Johnny Cash you've never heard him before, and he will change. He will change your like perspective on country.
Oh, for sure.
Well, okay, well, there is Celtic, but we also have country, so I feel like we should put that in this.
Yeah, agreed.
If we're talking modern day country, that can go in dog water. Modern day country's fucking trash. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. Okay, so Celtic music.
I've never listened to Celtic music.
Is that like with like
Oh.
the lute and the bagpipes and all that? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Possibly.
It's like Viking music.
It really is.
So this is literally Matthew's playlist.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, our friend Matthew is he's very much into this kind of thing.
He's
Oh, yeah.
Like if it's in a video game though, I feel like that'd be kind of cool, but I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it.
Yeah, like I'll listen to this in a video game or whatever, but I don't really want to listen to this in my headphones, you know?
I'd say not bad, but not my taste. Yep.
Yeah.
Boom.
Christian? Oh.
Dog water, ear bleeding, please.
Hey, where'd it go?
Don't you do it? Don't you do it?
Nothing gets better than this.
Can't beat Jesus!
You can't.
There we go.
Can't
God
beat
makes the
Jesus.
best music.
Classical. Ooh, this
I
is.
love classical.
I do too.
I think it's best of the best.
I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, either. I think it's in between best of the best or very enjoyable for me.
The reason I say it's probably best of the best is because it inspired so many different genres of music.
That's facts.
Not to mention Andrew, like Dark Souls music. That's very classical.
It's true. Like I said, it's in between best of the best or very enjoyable.
Disco.
Not my taste.
Not my taste either.
I am right there with you. Decor? Oh, something tells me this is gonna be awful. I don't know why.
Alright, let's hear it.
Yeah, it's like nightcore but daycore.
Nightcore butt day.
Anti-nightcore.
So is it slow?
Or is it more like upbeat, happy?
This sounds like indie to me. I mean, I don't hate it.
Memories turn into daydreams, become a taboo.
I mean, that's... I don't know. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I feel okay. This is going to be kind of a hot take. I feel like with nightcore and now daycore, because that's apparently a thing, I feel like it's kind of just a cop out to like change the vocals on someone's song and like basically put a spin on it. Because there's a difference between like nightcoreing a song and then remixing a song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're literally just changing the pitch and the tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like this is a cop out. That's why I'm like, I think nightcore and daycore is kind of like dog water in my opinion.
I agree with you. Like, you're taking a song and you're stealing it and changing the pitch, which...
Because I love remixes. Remixes of songs are like some favorites, you know? But that's not a remix.
Alright, I'm going to put Eurodance and Too Unfamiliar because I'm not exactly sure what that is.
Me either.
Dance, that's way too broad.
Yeah,
That's very broad.
If you just search up dance music, it's going to be like...
Every kind of music.
Funky fever. Yeah, I'd put Too Unfamiliar with as well, honestly.
Alright, I'm biased on this one, so y'all are going to have to...
I love
Dubstep.
dubstep.
Okay.
Do you really?
I do. I just don't like go out of my way to listen to it a lot, but when other people are playing it, I do really enjoy it.
It does kind of get you hyped up. I feel like dubstep is like the metal of like electronic music.
Exactly.
You know what? To be fair, I still listen to it from time to time, and you know what? I can find it very enjoyable. Also, I'll say it very enjoyable.
You know what? I'm gonna put it here just because there's a lot of repetitive shit in dubstep, and it gets old after a while. But it is fun.
Yeah.
Easy
Sure.
listening. I don't know what that means.
Me either.
That's a genre of music. What does that mean?
Yeah.
EDM. This one's also too broad because that includes dubstep and all these other ones on here that are electronic. So
I said then just throw it in with just okay like you did last time.
electro swing. Don't know what that is. Electro. Probably in the same boat.
Well,
Electronic.
no. Hold on. Pause.
Okay.
Electro swing is like
Is it? It's like it's kind of like Bendy and the Ink Machine kind of music.
How do I really explain it?
It's like old timey like 1920s music, but like
Yeah, but it's like a more upbeat, more up tempo. It's kind of like merging. I want to say it's kind of like merging dubstep with classical music and like brass instrumentals.
I mean that
But
could be fun.
if you guys aren't familiar with it, then we can just toss it in unfamiliar.
That's what this is for. Oh yeah, I mean look at the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean I think this stuff is fun, but like I will also not go out of my way to listen to it. I don't know. Where do y'all want to put that? Because I don't even know.
Not bad, but not my taste.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Electronica, I don't even care. We're just gonna put it here. Folk metal?
Love it. Best of the best. 10 out of 10.
I've heard folk metal, but like I need a reminder of what it actually is like. Oh yeah, so it's like classical instruments mixed with like metal and stuff like that.
Yeah, some bands are different than others.
I was trying to play a harp. That's respectable. I mean, I think this is kind of lit. I like it.
Our swords in our hands against the sea, with our backs to the walls, against distress in the presence of our enemy.
I've never heard this band.
I haven't either, but I think it's kind of cool. I like it.
Interesting.
Just okay. Very enjoyable. Lower.
I'll put in just okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like, I'm not gonna lie, the
That was
the
an
bag,
interesting take.
yeah, because the bagpipes and the harp, they're kind of off-putting to like the guitar and the drums and shit like that. But it's not that bad. It's not necessarily bad or anything.
I agree. All right, I feel like we should probably just skip some of these because a lot of them are just. Eh. Okay, well let's go to
Halloween music, baby.
dude.
Oh, there, yeah, best of the best.
Literally.
Dude, I love Halloween music.
He did that mash. He did the monster mash.
Not even just
He
that,
did
but
that
like music where it just sounds creepy and spooky and stuff. It's like,
Dude, Nightmare Before Christmas.
yeah,
Come on now.
that shit is
The-
top tier.
That had such a good soundtrack that they literally like hired a bunch of different metal bands did covers of pretty much that entire soundtrack.
Yep.
That's awesome. Future bass, let's put it here. Future
I don't know
funk.
what that is.
It's kind of like dubstep and more like poppy and like emotional.
What they should have done was done like, or what this should have been was like the more popular genres of
And you know
the
what?
more
That's
familiar genres, I guess.
and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip the ones where we don't know.
Heavy
funk.
metal best.
I like funk, but I want to put it in just okay because yeah. It is what it is.
Funk is, yeah, all right. I mean, it is what it is. All right.
Folk. I mean, we heard folk metal, so is it like that? without
It's
the metal?
different. It's way different. Type in like the front bottoms.
That's a awesome name.
Yeah, it is. And literally any song. They're fucking great.
They have a song called Two Size Mattress. The Bongo song? Alright.
The bongos.
Is he throwing a fucking Nerf thing at her?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yo, Grandma's about to get fucked up.
Sneaks in from under the door. I don't know where I am, but I've been here before. I found a message
also kinda
on the
gives me
table
indie vibes.
that's signed by
I
you.
love it.
Says I'm sorry for your losses. Not much I could do. And when they ask how long has it been this way, say not that long, just a couple of days. But you and I know that that's not true. I've been living this way since the day I met you, and I could see myself never fully recovering, and I could see myself turning blue.
Well, what I do like about songs that are kind of like indie or like punk rockish a little bit is that the lyrics are always telling a hell of a story in the
Yeah, they do. I
like,
love folk.
in such like an interesting way. I thought that was fun. I was expecting more country stuff, but
There is like a type of folk that has that more of a vibe too. It all just depends.
where do y'all want to put it?
Me personally, I'm gonna go with not bad, but not my taste.
That's fair.
We'll go in the middle of like just okay and that. We'll do like very picky or select.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
fair.
picky with it, that's for sure.
Grunge. I personally don't like grunge, but that's me. I don't hate it. It's just my mom plays Nirvana in the car all the time. Where I decided I don't like that band. I do like them, but she
That's
ruined it for
fair. There's a lot of other very good grunge bands though.
me.
Well, and I'd say very picky as well, then, right?
Well, like, what's another grunge band? Because maybe I'm just
Alice in Chains. Like the Melvins.
okay.
They're kind of punk too, but in between.
No, between Alice in Chains and Deftones, I don't know who is the hornier band.
Definitely Nirvana.
Where do y'all want to put this?
Yeah, it's a very picky.
Yeah.
But you like grunge too, so that's why we're doing this as a team. We gotta like come.
Right. Yeah, for me, I would say very enjoyable, but that's just me.
Well, very picky doesn't mean like you don't like it. You just like very specific bands, so maybe.
Yeah, specific bands. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Is like I, there are certain bands. Like me personally, I enjoy some Nirvana here and there.
I feel like this
So, like-
this one should be brought up a little higher. Like, I like it, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, I would say that should be more than just okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna put it here.
Yeah.
But it's gonna
who
be.
cares?
We'll take it as like attire.
Yeah.
Can't you swap the tier thing on the side to like?
Like this.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
There you go,
shit.
boom.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
I almost feel like this one. Oh no, not that one. No. I feel like this guy right here.
Not bad for not my taste. Yeah, it should also be swapped with
No,
just okay.
why is it doing that? There we go.
There.
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of them, because it's like there's good, bad, and there's like good, okay, and then bad, and there's like very selective tiers. It's like
For sure. Yeah, like they should have just had S-A-D-E or S-A-B-C-D, whatever.
yeah, exactly.
We got gospel, y'all. What do y'all feel about gospel?
I'm done. I was.
So
I guess I'm-
I've never like seen a gospel show live, but I've heard like when you go to church,
It's impressive, but it's not my taste.
it's not my taste either. But like I feel like it just gets everybody pumped up. Like
It does.
It's like, damn, maybe I am Christian.
I feel the
Fuck
Lord in this room.
Yeah.
I feel the Lord today.
you. I'll do like
Yeah, I
that
did it. Not bad, not my taste. Yeah.
hyper pop. What the fuck is hyper pop? I feel like I've heard of this before. Something tells me this is like some anime type shit. Yup. I'm gonna try these. It sounds like mumble rap, but like on meth.
Mumble rap.
Or ecstasy.
Yeah. I think it's for me personally, Chief. I'm gonna throw that in dog water. Like, fucking.
What is your take on it?
I'd say it's okay.
Oh yeah, I feel like just okay is fine. Or
Yeah.
yeah, probably that one. Heavy metal. Oh man, this is easy.
Yeah.
Yep, throw it up there.
Best. Nothing gets better.
Facts.
Heavy metal,
Facts.
house music.
I love house music personally.
Do you? Okay.
I throw house in very enjoyable.
I like
Yeah.
it. I have to be at a club or I will not listen to it.
Same.
Okay, but when it's in the club, Larry, you already know that like that shit go hard, so it's
Well-
throwing very enjoyable.
That's fair. It depends on the amount of liquor in your body.
Facts.
Then we got hip hop. Oh, this one is.
I love
or go
love
ahead.
Some hip hop.
I do too. I am also very picky with hip hop, but
Same.
I do love it.
I think. Yeah, cause I feel like there's a difference between hip hop and rap. I always thought that rap is more about like lyrics and shit like that. You know?
And hip hop's all about
Um,
like the vibe and the beat.
Yeah, the beat, the vibe, and shit like that. Less about the lyrics. Which is
Okay.
fine, you know. If it's a thick beat, that's really all you need. You don't really need like vocals to it, but they're there. You're here to listen to the beat, and the vocals
that makes
second.
sense.
I feel like very enjoyable is good because like when
I'd
hip
say-
hop is good, it's good.
It slaps, yeah. I say very enjoyable as well.
Instrumental. I'm also biased on this one because I love
I-
video game music.
I do too. I really love
That's nice.
instrumental music though. I think it's like a good background noise for conversations and like just whatever you're doing. It's not distracting if you're studying. You're not focusing on what they're saying because there's no words. It's just it can be used in like any type of setting, and that's what I like about it.
Absolutely. I want to kind of put it in like best of the best.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
It's just so versatile. You can be any
Mhm.
genre.
And that's the thing. It's like not even just off of video game music. There are plenty of like artists and shit like that are only known for doing like literally like one instrument, like instrumentals, as in like only guitar and shit like that, and they've just made masterpieces.
For sure. And you know what? I just saw this. I didn't even know it was on the list. Video game music.
Oh, best of the best. Or nothing gets better.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
put
care
it
what
there.
anyone says. Nothing gets better. And maybe biased. I don't care.
I'm definitely biased, but like,
If you ever played a Dark Souls game, you know. If you ever played a Legend of Zelda game, if you ever
or
played
like Mario or Sonic or any
Mario, Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, fucking, yeah.
indie pop. Do y'all think?
I love it.
I kind of do too. It's kind of grown on me. I never used to like it, but it's kind of a vibe.
Yeah, like Death Cab for Cutie and Vampire Weekend and like Lana Del Rey, I guess.
Would like Tame Impala or Tame Impala, however you say it, would that be?
Yeah, that too.
I think it's fun.
You know what? Yeah, I do enjoy indie pop from here and there. Like, I'm not
Very picky
too
or very
familiar with
enjoyable?
it.
Wait, what, Andrew?
I said I'm not too familiar with the genre, but from what I've listened to, indie pop can be good. Because it's very different, I guess, if that makes sense. In terms of what you hear, because like with different indie pop artists, it could be like anything, honestly.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a little more selective with anything that has pop in the title.
That's fair.
I'd say very picky is a good spot.
I also kind of want to move grunge up because I feel like I kind of gave it a bad rap. I feel like it's been very genre defined and it's been going on for decades. I feel like it gets a better score for that.
That's fine. I'd say indie rock for me is up there with very enjoyable too.
See, I get indie rock and indie pop kind of like confused because they seem very similar.
Yeah, the rock, it's just a little bit more like enunciated.
Are you talking about like just the lyrics, or is it like kind of heavier in a way? Or?
It's heavier, and yeah, the lyrics are usually like it's a little bit less on like the happy side, and it's a little bit more typically just like, yeah.
'Cause I feel like I've heard plenty of indie rock. Oh, the Strokes, of course.
Yeah.
I remember the songs. Yeah. I like to call this British rock, but you know.
It's so good though.
It
Very
is.
enjoyable. Very enjoyable.
Oh, that's the wrong screen.
Yeah, maybe more biased because I like some guitar in my songs, but you know what?
I do
I don't
too.
care.
I want to say very picky or selective, but I don't know.
My personal opinion, I'd say it's very enjoyable.
Me too.
Okay, well, it's gonna go there. And then we got indie.
I'm a little bit more picky with the broad spectrum of indie, but I do love it.
I feel like that's fair because it is, much.
Broad.
Yeah.
Very picky. Yep.
I
J-pop
don't know.
and J-rock.
I haven't listened to any J-pop, J-rock, K-pop,
Familiar.
K-rock. I haven't listened to any of that.
Yeah, that's like Japanese pop, Japanese rock. Yeah,
Da, da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da. I forgot the name of the song.
that's
Fuck.
K-pop.
Is it?
I'm
Oh,
pretty
is
sure.
it? Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's K-pop.
You know what? You're not wrong. So we're just gonna go down here. I feel like that's fair. Jazz. This is a controversial.
I love jazz.
Really? Okay.
Very enjoyable.
Like old school jazz, or
Brass instruments do go hard though.
Yeah, it's just like, even like any jazz band, like it's always good. You can't really be bad.
Oh, this song is actually really good. I didn't know this would be considered jazz.
Like John Coltrane,
Hey bitch, what's up?
Miles.
Fucking get your shit together.
What the hell?
I forgot about this video, dude. I haven't seen this in so long. This is not.
What is happening?
I don't know. I would not say this is It's like jazz rock, I guess.
Ooh, it's like Chan.
It is. It's in that same genre. Yeah, this dude is super fucking talented.
That's groovy.
I mean, like, if this is the jazz, then I'm gonna put it up high, but...
Yeah, that's great. I'd say best of the best. And that jazz inspired a lot of genres, too.
It did.
That's true.
The jazz
Really
I was
nice
thinking
to be
about is
brass.
like old-timey jazz, where it's like...
Yeah, like fucking Billie Holiday, Louis Armstrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which are also great. Okay, here we got K-pop and K-rock.
I don't know shit about it.
Me neither.
And then lo-fi. Man, I'm a slut for some lo-fi.
Me too, I'm a slut for it. It's so versatile.
Up there. Put it up there. Yep, it goes all the way up there.
Latin music. Despacito,
I'm not-
anyone?
Ew, that does not count. That does not count. But Latin music is, I think it's beautiful.
I think it's fun. Like
The Spanish language is just so romantic sounding, and it's like just beautiful.
Oh no, I agree. When I used to work at Wendy's, I had a lot of Mexican coworkers, and they would play Latin music on the speaker, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what they're saying, but I'm vibing with it. I would
I'd
say,
say not bad, but not my taste.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Well, then we got metal. See, this is where
Put it up there.
this is where this shit gets complicated, because like, oh, there's heavy metal and then there's metal. It's like, bro, what's the difference? Metal is
I'd say the difference is like Metallica compared to Slipknot. I'd
Yeah.
say.
Well, yeah. And Slipknot's even like more new metal, but it doesn't look like they have that option even on here anyway.
right.
Yeah.
So like, is heavy metal, would that be like
I say
for
like
like the
difference
70s or
between-
80s?
Okay. No, metal can be like there's. It's not just 70s and 80s. It's just more. It's less.
Are you talking about heavy
How do I
metal or
explain
just metal?
Yeah, I'm talking about metal right now. Metal is basically the tones of the instruments are usually less darker when they play, and it's also like not as it's usually.
I just feel like the metal one is more like more of a broad term. Well, heavy metal, because that term was like coined in like the 70s or 80s, would be like Metallica, Pantera, stuff like that.
Heavy metal, yeah, I'd say heavy metal is more like Slayer, Pantera, shit like that. Well, like
Yeah.
I said, I'd probably chalk in Metallica and metal instead, or like what's another good example?
Okay, well, so all right, so
Probably
let's just say
maybe
that heavy
that's
metal is
honestly.
like the more older stuff, and metal is more of like the more newer stuff, I guess. Where would y'all put
Well,
that?
Well, then regardless,
I'd
I'd
say
still
best
put
to
in,
top.
nothing gets better.
Yeah, nothing gets better.
Okay, that's fair.
Because like we're talking like new metal, like Avenged Sevenfold exists, you know.
Dude, that's one of my favorite bands.
Fucking Death
I
Punch,
fucking love Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Like-
both of them here just because they're kind of in the same vein. They're still great though. All right, now what do we got? Musical theater. That's a fun one.
It's fun, but not really my style.
Not my taste at
It's
all.
not either. It's kind of like house music. Like if I'm gonna go out and see a play, I'll enjoy it, but that's the only time I'll listen to it. Orchestral.
Like orchestra music, personally, but I don't go out of my way
Not
to
my
listen
taste.
to it. But if it's like playing, I love to watch it because it is beautiful display of art.
There was a time they like replayed the Star Wars movies in theaters, but like where was it? Personally, I didn't get to go. Sadly, I think it was actually they played the Star Wars movies, but actually played like had the orchestra of people who played instruments and would like play the instruments during like the scenes where they actually had like the music going on. Okay. Austin just disappeared. He's back.
Sorry, I needed a napkin. Alright, so are we putting that...
Not bad, but not my taste.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Odacore? Yeah. If y'all know what that is, I'll be impressed.
What the fuck that is.
Opera.
Not my taste.
No, my taste either.
I would just say...
I'd say probably too unfamiliar. The only opera that I ever hear is the opera music inside of Dark Souls.
Right. Pop rock, dude. I feel like pop rock is definitely pretty damn good.
I don't even know, like, who's pop rock?
Well, okay, pop rock or like pop punk? Is it? It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just consider it pop punk. Pop punk is nothing gets better. Nothing gets emo-er than that.
Oh no. Did Andrew?
Not even emo gets more emo than pop punk.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I think his laptop died again.
Oh no.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna like just throw a bunch of these out of here that are probably awful. Speedcore, yeah, no idea. Vocaloid? Is that like people who do like the talk box and stuff like that?
I have no clue.
Webcore? No. Weirdcore?
Damn, I don't think I can.
Well, I just want to see if he's gonna join back because this has been like a 2, almost 3 hour long podcast, which is awesome. But I feel like we gotta cut it here in a little bit. Andrew, where'd you go? I'm gonna call him quick. Hello? I kind of figured. You want to join on your phone, or? Okay. We're about to end it soon anyway, so I just wanted to have you join back, and then we'll kind of just take it from there. Okie dokie. Bye. I'm so distracted by all these fucking hunks behind me.
Yeah, Sam.
Come here, boys. Why does my hand keep disappearing?
Hey, boys.
No. You left us.
It was not my fault. My laptop is a piece of dookie.
Yeah. The fact that your Lego spaceship is held together better than your laptop is, it's impressive.
I know, really speaks volumes, doesn't it?
All right, so we're almost done. We're gonna speed run these. Pop rock. We're gonna put that like enjoyable.
Nothing gets better.
Nothing gets better. Where'd it go? There we go. Psychedelic rock.
Nothing gets better. Pink Floyd, fucking Led Zeppelin, the Beatles. Tame Impala is also psychedelic rock as well.
What about you,
The
Andrew?
Doors, Jimi Hendrix, love that.
I mean, that's... I don't know what psychedelic rock is, but if that's what that is, then yeah, throw it up there. Nothing gets better.
Yeah, it's so good.
Pixel. I'm assuming it's like 8-bit, but I don't really know.
I don't know what that is. I just throw it on familiar, yeah.
Then we got pop.
Pretty basic.
It is. I'll say it's just okay. There are some pop songs I like.
Just okay. Yep.
Punk rock. Oh, that's also going up here.
Yup.
Power metal. I used to really like power metal, but I don't know. It's still good. It's just
not my taste. Yeah.
I will say very picky.
Yeah, I'm picky.
Well, what's some ragtime music?
Fuck is ragtime?
Oh, you don't know some ragtime? Oh, let me.
I'm guessing it's like. Okay.
Oh,
And I put some extra notes in there. You can't
let's
do
do
it.
this one.
Like,
Yeah.
I got my piano for this. This shit went far back in like the 19 whatever.
yeah.
This man got the iPhone 1 quality picture. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that shit.
Dude. Fucking 1440p.
I'm gonna say very enjoyable.
I was not expecting that answer.
I'm going to say, you know what? I don't know. Ragtime is good. I'm gonna personally go with just okay.
Damn, very enjoyable, just okay. Did we?
The highest pleasure.
Maybe not bad, but not my taste.
Oh shit. What did I do?
Reggaeton, is that like Bob Marley or is it like slightly different than that?
No, it's like a little bit more of like an electronic reggae. Reggaeton.
Reggaetoni.
Reggaeton.
Definitely not the same thing. But
Sometimes too bad.
Han pasado varios días y estoy enfermo de ti. Dime que me hiciste mal.
so it's kind of like Latin
En mi
and
memoria
reggae
yo
kind
no
of mixed
te
together.
puedo borrar.
Yeah.
No castiga, le prometí te iba a olvidar. No lo puedo negar.
So it's like techno reggae, yeah.
Why do you have so many phones? What's going on here, sir?
I got 300 phones.
I got 2 phones, one for the
I
bag.
say it's just I say it's like I'd say it's more like modern day, yeah. So it's more like modern day reggae than just reggaeton, I guess.
I would
Yeah,
say
it's just not my taste.
yeah, me either. All right,
Yeah.
rock. This is okay. Well, yeah, rock. I'm gonna put this one here because I don't know what the fuck that is. Is there any here that we should be like, yeah, we don't know, or do y'all know all these?
Oh, what is SKA?
Ska?
God. Oh, it's like Scottish music, but punk at the same time.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
chilling.
I didn't know it was Scottish. When I think of ska, I kind of think of like Sublime, but like not as good.
Sublime's not quite ska. I feel like it's more a little psychedelic than that. But ska's like more. It's like it gives me like bagpipe vibes for some reason. I just and what the fuck?
Where's the music? Sounds like James Bond music.
I would not.
Batman.
It's like a working. Yeah. Yeah.
It's something.
Stop your messing around.
This is why I say it's kind of like Sublime because it kind of has like that.
Yeah, it does.
Time you straighten right out.
All right, well.
I think I put it in I want to say just okay.
All right, back to spear and rock music.
Best of the best? Question mark.
That's
Oh, best of the best.
so wrong.
Range.
What I hear R&B. Do y'all like the bump and grind?
I like R&B. Gotta represent the girl with my. Oh, I shouldn't say that on here, man.
Wait, what?
We love Miss Lauryn Hill.
No, but I'm so confused. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the R&B singer, Lauryn Hill.
Oh, you have the same name as her?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, goddamn. I'm gonna put it in very picky, or selective. Rap.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like rap.
Rap, best of the best. Throw it up there.
I agree.
Reggae.
Best of the best.
There.
I like how all the ones in Ear Bleeding are both
Christian
and Christian. They're all very related. Swing music, which is kind of like
It's electro swing. It's how the electro.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like brass instruments, but it has like style, I guess.
Do y'all like salsa?
A different style.
Y'all like salsa?
I don't know how to dance.
I'd say you're familiar with salsa.
I like it on my nachos, but...
Me too.
Alright, synth pop, I don't know. Symphony, that sounds ass. Soul? Screamo.
I like Screamo.
See, I know...
Wait. Pause. Why is there two souls?
Oh.
One soul goes here, and then the other one goes here. Because why not? So Screamo, is that like Attack or stuff like that? Because when I was growing up, everybody called Screamo anything that had screaming lyrics in it.
So I would say, yeah. Well, Attack is crabcore.
Which, by the way, that genre name is insane.
Crab.
Yeah.
That's because they play the guitar and they get like real low like this, like a crab, and like.
Old Bring Me the Horizon. I kind of put like Screamo in the same classification as like deathcore. So yeah, like Atreyu, Double Wars Prada.
What are you guys thinking?
For me, Screamo is like nothing gets better. I love Screamo.
I'd say best of the best. Because they're all good screamers, but one of my favorite things about music is when it comes to certain genres is like the lyrics. And I feel like with screamo, unless you literally have like a lyric video, you can't understand a word they're saying sometimes.
Not me. I can pick it out.
I mean, if you understand that, you need like a Nobel Peace Prize or award or something for that. Because I can understand some words, I can, but it's like...
Yeah, after you've been listening to it for a long time, it's like the vowel pronunciation is like the key to figuring out what they're saying.
So it's like learning a whole new language.
Yeah, pretty much. That was good.
Anyways.
That was amazing.
Thank you. So we have synth pop.
I don't know what that even is.
Fuck it. Symphony. Fuck it. Waltz.
Not bad. Not my taste.
Man, I feel like we should have been meaner to some of these genres.
True.
It's probably great, but I'm gonna put it here just because. And then trap music.
Dog water. Actually,
yeah.
I like trap
picky,
beats,
but selective.
I like the beats, and I hate the lyrics. So I'm...
The beats are fine, but guess what? Guess who is a trap artist? Or like some of the trap artists out there, they're trash. They're absolute. I'd even throw them in the ear, honestly.
Yeah, like Travis Scott.
Fucking Lil Pump, 6ix9ine.
Dude, did y'all see that Lil Pump made a metal song?
He did?
No.
Yes, and it's fucking awful.
That sucks.
You know what? This will be the last thing I do for the podcast. I'll just play this,
and
if Lil Pump sues me, I'll give a fuck.
No, sorry. You missed it. Oh, go back one. Go back one.
Yeah.
Hey, no. No fucking shit.
First of
What
all-
the What is that?
Alright, I just want y'all to prepare yourselves, because you will not recover from this.
Oh god, it's even 3 minutes long.
No.
I do want to give credit to the musicians playing like the drums or guitar, because they kind of went off. But then there's this guy, fucking Twizzler head over here.
Yeah, what is up with
What am I looking?
Man,
I
guys,
like the idea of like the moving image, but it's just
he looked like Trolley Gummy Worms. I had to turn back to the Discord to see y'all's faces. Not disappointed.
This is what you hear before you die.
God, I hope it's better than that.
I'd rather get hit by a car.
Please turn this off. Please, I can't do this anymore. Please.
How is this band still relevant? It just feels like two different songs in one. It doesn't even feel cohesive.
What are the comments there? Hold on, read the comments, please.
Bro, this ain't heavy metal. This is light aluminum. Pops a little pump for accurately recreating what my grandmother thought heavy metal sounded like. This is the longest 3 minutes of my life. I can feel my ears decomposing with this one. Like, do y'all think that he thinks he's fucking like the greatest and he's doing this?
How many views? Hold on, how many views is that? I can't see it.
468,000.
I mean, it looks like those numbers are pretty fucking bad. Like, better than numbers
Yeah.
you used to pull.
Only 9,000 people actually liked the video.
Well, we don't
Yeah,
know
so
what the
imagine-
dislike is. It's probably
Yeah,
way higher.
the dislike ratio is probably like 50K.
Damn.
But like, do you think he does that like just because he's like, oh, I'm the fucking greatest, or he's like, oh, I know people hate me, so I'm gonna post it and get clout that way?
Probably
I think
both.
it's more of like he's like, oh, I'm losing relevancy. Let me try to do something different that might change the game, and then he releases.
I absolutely agree.
Is that a real tattoo on his head?
Probably.
Oh, you're surprised it is.
I mean,
That was probably the worst song I ever heard.
Yeah, same. I think that's definitely up there on the worst songs I've ever heard.
I love
That
how
song actually triggered my fight or flight response.
I love how his hair looks like it's running away from his head.
It looks like he's like drowning.
What?
Like underwater.
Yeah, he's underwater and he's like,
He's sniffing this one right here.
I'm just scared of him.
that's not hair, that's his life support.
He's like, yo, what flavor gummy worm is this?
That's his fucking crew's life support right there.
Well, guys, this has been a lot of fun. I enjoyed getting to know y'all on a deeper level, and I loved getting to just talk about music and life and deep things. And yeah, thank you, Andrew, and thank you, Lauren, for being here. Wait a
Thanks
minute.
for having us.
Well, wait a minute. You
We didn't do the memes.
Exactly. I don't think I forgot to tell you about this, Andrew, but that's okay. But let's see it. Just send it in the Discord. I'm curious.
Oh.
There's a reason why I call this MemeWorks, because it's like, you know what? We all love memes, and I feel like a meme will describe everybody with just like a picture. A picture's 1,000 words.
So what is this segment, though?
It's not really a segment. It's just every guest, I want to kind of like be like, hey, describe yourself in one meme. What would that look like to you?
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Bro, what is that like? What is the low quality on the fucking like the model?
But also, why that is incredibly accurate.
Yes.
That is you to a T. Absolutely.
It really is.
Oh, fuck. I love that. That's
Or this
meme
one,
that
I
describes
also thought of this one.
Tamagotchi.
What the fuck does that mean? I need context. What? Did he actually say this?
Who?
Wait, who sent this? Was this you, Andrew, or
No.
the me warning someone interested in my ex?
Oh, me, I sent that one too.
Oh, I see why I gotta stop doing
There
this.
could be demons attached to your thrift store finds.
I don't ever want to go to Goodwill again. Fuck that. All right.
A meme that describes me.
What?
What's going on there?
I still want to know what that. I still want to know what that says.
But you just resonate with it on a deep level, or what?
Yeah, it's either that or this.
Why does Patrick look like that? Oh, and you got a
Same.
SpongeBob one too. He's giving you that face like, fuck you just say to me? Alright, well it is now...
That's the face you make when you get woken up.
Yeah, honestly. Well, thank you guys. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Wait, where's your meme, Austin?
Man, you don't want to know.
You know what? You've already posted like 3 of them in your background. Never mind.
Yeah, true.
It's just my boys right here, okay? I don't know, man. I have so many. Just fucking subscribe to my Facebook. You'll see. I post a lot of unhinged things. But anyways,
There you go.
y'all have a great night. Thank you for
You
joining.
too.
And if there is anything out of this podcast you want me to edit out, please let me know.
Bye bye.
Sounds good.
Bye. Take it easy.
Bye.